Alright. Everything should be working. Just making sure everything's all working. Alright, so hello everyone and welcome to something I've kind of wanted to do for a while. A bit of a challenge. Now obviously this isn't really much of a challenge video, but if you guys have seen in the past, I've done a few challenges before, like when I've tried to beat the Donkey Kong games without collecting any coins. But this challenge is gonna be a bit different. This is more of a challenge that is a part of the game, and that is beating it on a harder difficulty. So, what's going to happen here is that we're going to try and beat Shantae, Half-Genie Hero, on the hard difficulty. So basically, this game has like a hardcore mode. They call it hardcore mode. So basically, we're playing it on a harder difficulty. It's basically a harder difficulty. That's basically what it is. It's basically you trying to beat the game on a harder difficulty. I've already beaten the game. As you guys are already aware. I've already beaten this game before, but we're gonna try beating it on the hardcore difficulty. I don't expect to get this all of this done in one stream, because I've tried to beat this before on hardcore difficulty, and it's actually really, really difficult. Hello, Sean. So what we're doing today is that we're going to be trying to beat Shantae, Half-Genie Hero, on the hardcore difficulty. Basically hard mode. It's basically a hard mode challenge. So that's what we're going to be doing here today. We're going to be trying to beat Shantae, Half-Genie Hero on hard mode. So how are you, Sean? Banger. Yeah. It sounds like Triple H is trying to turn Sheamus into a heel, and I'm not really a big fan of that idea. But LA Knight's technically a heel, so. And yes, this game has that infamous, and yes, the one bad thing about this game is that this game has that infamous, situation where my game got copyrighted because of the intro theme. So I've thought of a way to avoid it. The way I've thought about avoiding it is just turning the volume down completely. The problem with doing that is that it completely shuts off everything. Like, it doesn't just shut off the music, it just shuts off, like, the game entirely. Isn't this the game where Shantae is human? No, that's Pirate's Curse. This is the game where she gets fired from her job. And then this is the game where she gets fired from her job. So yeah, I've thought of a solution, and the solution I've come up with is just turning the volume down. So then that way, when we get to that particular point, and we'll turn down the volume to avoid the copyright. Because I don't know why I get copyrighted for that song. Because the last time I played this, I got a copyright for that song. So I'm not taking any chances. I'm just going to turn down the volume completely when it happens. When we get to that particular point, which isn't very long. Pirate's Curse is the game where she's a human. She's back as a half-genie in this game. She got her magic back. Funny enough, she never tells him about the weirdest dream she had. The other reason why I'm playing this is kind of to get myself ready for that new Shantae game they got planned next year. So hey, I've got an excuse to play it. You know, I hate when they say higher ups are high on someone, and then all they do with that person that they're high on is constantly book them to lose. Like, oh, the company's higher up, the higher ups are high on Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. They constantly lose every week, and then they get dumped on main event. WWE's high on Grayson Waller, loses 3 matches in a row. Like, seriously. If you're high on someone, wouldn't you know, give them wins and prove that you're a big fan of them? Seriously. The only person that seems to be getting booked to win the fact that they're high on her is Zoe Stark. She's the only one that's consistently getting good booking, despite that they're high on her. While everyone else is just booked to lose. So stupid. I really hate WWE for that sometimes. It's really irritating. Yeah, we're a big fan of you. We were impressed with your performance. So start losing. Alright, so this is where the town gets attacked, and this is where we pull down the volume. So yeah, my apologies, you're not going to hear anything. It's just going to be complete silence. It's going to be complete silence. It's like I'm playing a game with no. It's like I turned down the TV volume. Again, I'm only doing this to avoid that annoying copyright from the first song. Because again, I don't know why it happens, but in the literal first level, this one here, they play the Dancing Through the Danger song, and you just get a massive copyright for it. And I got it last time. I got it last time when I played through this the first time. So yeah, I'm not taking any chances. So let me just explain things real quick. Hard mode basically makes everything way harder. You take more damage, and the enemies take longer to kill. So that's the purpose of hard mode. So you got to be a bit more careful, so to speak. You got to play a bit more cautiously and carefully. So my apologies that you guys can't hear anything. It's just that I don't want to take any chances. Don't want to take any chances, especially when my computer's out of commission. Especially now that my computer's out of commission. Like, if I get a copyright claim, then I can't do anything about it. I won't be able to do anything about it. So it's best to not take any chances. Tom said WWE has B-Fab and Scarlett training in the PC to get them ready for in-ring, and WWE hasn't been impressed with what they've seen. Yeah, yeah, I can see why. I can see why. They're not. Look, I love Scarlett. I think Scarlett's gorgeous, but I don't think she's that great of a wrestler. I really don't think she's that great. Same thing with BFAB. I've never really seen anything. I've never seen what's so special about her. So I guess I gotta keep myself talking, because if I just stay quiet for too long, people think there's no voice. People will just think my microphone got completely cut off. Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised when it comes to BFAB, because she's not exactly that great. She's not that great of a she's not that great of a wrestler. Scarlett, as much as I love her, she's not very good. As much as I love her, she's not very good. She's gorgeous. She's one of the main reasons why I'm okay with seeing Karrion Kross on TV, but she's really nothing special. Ah, bugger. I'm dead. Ah, damn it. Okay. Yeah, so that's what makes hard. Yeah, so this is exactly what makes hard mode way harder. This is what makes hardcore mode a bit more harder, because the enemies deal more damage to you this time, and you got to be a bit more careful. So yeah, so I got to start playing more cautiously is the word I'm looking for. I got to start playing more carefully. I can't just run bull blazing in there thinking I can just tank some hits. Like, if it was normal mode, yes, I would be able to tank some hits, but jeez, those things take a lot longer to kill. I don't know how much HP everything gains from hardcore mode, because I don't study this shit. I just know it's just like, the only thing I know is that those Tinkerbats, they usually have 5 HP, so they gained 5 extra HP, so they now have 10 hit points basically. Because I remember they die in one hit in the original on normal. So I guess maybe everything gets buffed by 5. Maybe everything gets buffed by 5. I'm assuming. That's just my guess anyway. Again, I'm just estimating. Oh, bloody hell. As soon as, if I don't die too often, if I don't die too much, as soon as we get out of here, the sooner I can turn the music back up. Ah, come on. I also need the enemies to drop me more hit points. I need the enemies to drop me more hit stuff. I have gotten gains with hard mode. It makes enemies and bosses harder, and you take more damage. Yeah, that's basically what's happening here. Yeah, that's basically what's happening here in this game as well. I'm taking more damage, and the enemies are much harder to kill. Like I said, the Tinkerbats, as far as I know, have only gained like they normally 5 hits. They normally have like 5 HP, but Jesus, I was trying to jump over it. Oh, okay. Well, that was just dumb. Well, there you go. I can't jump over it because I get hit. All right, so. Man, I need to get back into the swing of things. I haven't been playing for... you can tell I am rusty. You can tell I am rusty, because I have not played this in ages. How can I prove I'm a good gamer if I can't beat the first level on hard mode? Scarlett's been wrestling since 2012. Well, maybe it's because she's had no PC for the longest time, and because maybe she hasn't been maybe because either it's been because she has no PC to where she can improve, or maybe it's because she's been spending majority of her career as Karrion's manager. Maybe that's also why. Is it just me, or are they throwing those way more faster? Way faster than before. I don't know. I think they might be throwing those a bit more faster than normal. Or maybe I'm just seeing things. And I guess the health pickups are a bit more rarer because, you know, it's hard mode. Because it's hard mode. Got to make it harder. You can't just keep dropping them health pickups every time. So, alright, this is where I keep dying. This is where things have got to start improving. This is where those bats are like, I'm gonna burn that Half-Genie. Yeah, the Tinker Bats. Yeah, they've got scythes. They've got scythes and they're throwing cans. And they're throwing fire cans. Oh, Jesus! I've forgotten how many of these damn things there are. Alright, come on, get out of here. Yeah, the Tinker Bats. Ah, yes! That's what I needed. As what Mario would say, just what I needed. Thank you. Alright. We should be... Ah, no you don't. Alright, here's the end of... here's the end of the level. Ah! No you don't, buddy. Ah, no you don't, buddy. Nice try. No you don't, buddy. Alright, there we go. After 3 tries, I finally beat the first part. We got out of copyright danger. We got out of the copyright danger zone. Ah, feels good to finally hear sound effects again. A techno version of Burning Town. Imagine trying to beat this pacifist. Pacifist is basically like not killing anything. Imagine how hard this game would be if you tried to go pacifist. Like, don't kill any of the enemies, just ignore everything. I can only imagine how hard this game would be. Ah! Shit! Oh boy. Jeez. My platforming isn't up to standards. Ah! Get out of here. All right. Oh, gee, I can only wonder. Gee, I can only wonder who is the only villain in this entire game who has an army of Tinkerbats. Oh, 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 oh.
I thought so.
I mean, why would she be happy to see you?
Looking for this? Give that back!
Why does she value all the stuff that Uncle Mimic takes? Like, oh, Uncle Mimic is taking all this valuable, really interesting stuff. I should just keep pinching everything that he finds. He finds like all the rarest. He finds all the rarest items. So I'm just gonna take everything take all of his very strong valuables. Poop toot! Don't call it that. Yeah, my favorite line in this game. Poop toot. Do 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 do. Destroy poop toot. So poop toot will take a lot longer to kill this time. He's not gonna go down easier this time. Alright, Risky, you're a bit more accurate this time, I guess. Oh wow. Okay.
You're finished.
And dead. Hoop Toot is still as pathetic as ever. Poop Toot is still as pathetic as ever. Sorry, Risky. Dynamo. Booyah. Booyah. I'm impressed. I was able to beat it. Honestly, like, I mean, Poop Toot's not that difficult, but Risky was more giving me problems with her gun. Seemed like her gun was more faster this time. But anyway, we're about to hear my favorite track in the game, just the victory music alone. Man, I love that victory music. It sounds so heroic. You got the monkey dance! Use the power up to scale the walls by pressing triangle to dance! Yay! Such groovy music. There's one thing I will say about these Shantae games. They have definitely good soundtracks. I'm glad I got into these games because they have actually some really good bangers. Yep, she sailed off. Alright, so this is where she gets fired because the mayor was so unhappy with how she handled her job. So he decided to fire her and bring in that that girl Holly, whatever her last name is. I remember the basic story. She gets fired and then Holly takes over. Then Holly ends up taking over. It's terrible! And now we're off to Mermaid Falls. But since we are a bit more on a hardcore since we're on a higher difficulty, definitely should get some more. Definitely should focus more on the upgrades. Absolutely, I should definitely focus a lot on the upgrades since this is like a hardcore mode. And yeah, I know there's health pickups you can get, but we need to unlock a lot of the other animals to do that first. We gotta start unlocking the animals before we can really do that. Mermaid Falls. I don't think the music plays again once you get through it the first time, but I'm not going to take the chance. Alright, so let's head off to Mermaid Falls. The best thing about this game is that you get to constantly save, so even if you mess up, there's... No, Bolo's coming along. The big coward Bolo. Oh my god, Bolo is such a... He sounds like the dumb one. He sounds like the dumb one of this whole group, I guess. Whoa! What in the heck? Wow, that crab just OHKO'd me. Holy crap, man! That was so unexpected. Who would have thought a crab? Who could have thought a crab's pinch could just kill you instantly? Jesus!
Let's go.
That was so out of nowhere. I did not see that coming. Jesus. The mighty pinch! Well, there you go, Risky. You want to take down Shantae? Just get like an overpowered crab. Go get yourself an overpowered crab. That'll defeat her. The crabs are usually not that dangerous. Alright, well, we've learned a valuable lesson. Watch out for the crabs. You mermaids. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There's a lot of crabs in this level, so we gotta watch out. So we gotta be on our toes, since we now know they can. Since we now know they can kill us in one foul swoop. Oh my god. Oh man, gee whiz. You guys just want to come out of nowhere. Come everywhere, I see. Ah, no. Well, can't do anything there. Right, we need the elephant. Jeez, considering this is hard mode, hope to God the enemies don't respawn, because that would just make hard mode even more unforgiving. Like, I get the enemies respawning in normal difficulty, but on hard difficulty, God, they should not respawn. The enemies should absolutely not respawn. Because that'll just make things even more annoying! Ah, crap! Shantae thinks she's a transformer saying transform. It'd be really cool if she just said like what animal she was turning into. Oh man, that was lucky. Mermaids and crabs don't gel well together. Oh, jeez. Whew. Man, quick and nimble. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. This does not look... This does not look very nice. Transform! Up we go. Nah. Alright, well, yeah, I'm gonna try and avoid as many enemies as I can, but of course it's just gonna make things even more annoying because they're gonna be in the way. Oh god, these freaking crabs, man. These freaking crabs, they paranoid me now! These damn crabs paranoid me now! I know they can kill me in one hit, and I'm bloody paranoid. I'm bloody paranoid because they can kill me in one hit. It's so unfair. They freaking paranoid me now. Oh wow, that's even. Oh wow, that's even more cruel. Okay, so I've learned. Okay, so those things did 12 damage to me. That's an instant death as well, and more importantly, they go a lot quicker than they normally did in normal. Okay. All right, well I'm just gonna leave them alone then. God, they're showing no mercy. They're showing no mercy on hardcore difficulty. Showing absolutely no mercy whatsoever with this. I don't know if I love it or hate. I don't know if I should love it or if I should hate it. Okay, so we're just in like friggin', we are just basically in one-shot territory at this point. We're just in one-shot death territory now. that's basically where we are right now. We're basically in the whole touch lava, you die instantly, like Super Mario. Like, oh yeah, by the way, as soon as you touch something, you're just basically dead at this point. Completely understandable, because I guess the enemies are going to get stronger. So I think maybe we should absolutely try and find some of those heart pickups eventually. I think if I remember right, they're called heart holders. Gunther said something about having Charlotte in Imperium. Ah! Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's completely a bit rude. I heard, far out. These damn mermaids. I heard him say Charlotte or EO. I heard him say Charlotte and EO or EO. Goodness gracious. It's way hard. It's way hard to be cautious. I'm supposed to be cautious and careful. But how in the world can I be cautious and careful when friggin' everything can kill me? And everything can kill me in like one hit. I heard Charlotte or EO. Oh man, get away from the evil crabs. Well, everything can kill us in one hit now. Except for the mermaids. But still, we just want to be careful. Okay, we can't. All right, we can't break that. I remember that. You can't break those yet. Oh, come on. Grab the thing. There we go. Oh yeah, you're not tempting me with that game. I thank you for that health up. I really needed that. I mean, at this point, should I even really be considered? Should I really be worried about health ups at this point, considering everything can kill me in one hit at this point? Transform! Keep walking, buddy. You don't see anybody. Keep walking, buddy.
Transform!
Autobots transform and roll out. I knew it was there. Why did I jump? Oh, I'm such a idiot. I'm such an idiot. I knew it was there. I knew it was there, and I stupidly jumped. Alright, that one was my fault. That death was my fault.
Transform.
That one was on me. I will blame myself for that one. That was just stupid. I knew that enemy was there and I still jumped up there anyway. Was that just me, or did I hear Shantae just go once she came out of the water? It sounded like I heard her go as like she was choking on water. Or like she was gasping for air when she came out of the water. God, thank God. Shantae barely grazes that thing. If any tippy tiny part of her hair was able to touch that electric bat, she would have been electrocuted. Oh! Damn it. I didn't think that crab was anywhere near me, but oh well. I'm just being reckless at this point. What have I said? Cautious? Yeah, you're not doing that, Patrick. You're showing everybody you're not exactly great at this game. I mean, who can blame you at this point? I mean, who can blame you at this point? You can, but it's precision. You can, but you gotta time your hit. You gotta time your hit correctly. You can hit them, but you gotta like attack them when they're not electrocuted. Like you can clearly. But because they do it so fast, it's hard to time it. But yeah, you can hit them. But because of how fast they are, yeah, it's not recommended. Not like that's gonna help you at this rate, Shantae. Ooh. Alright. Alright, remember he's there this time, Patrick. Remember the electric bat's there this time. Don't go over there. Oh. Damn it, monkey! You can't reach that high! I was gonna, like, jump from the I was gonna jump from... I don't think this is gonna work. Careful. There we go. Ah, there we go. That's better. And I know my little transformation, and I know my... Oh, jeez. And I know my transformations also need power-ups, so... Oh, God, they put these things in, like, the... God, put these things in, like, the... perfect spot. where everything can go horribly wrong. Oh, that's so dirty! Oh, that's so freaking dirty! Oh my god, that is so disgustingly dirty! You put a bat and a crab and then a crocodile guy right there, so you can't avoid anything. That is so dirty. That is so disgusting. That is so disgusting. Oh man. They really pumped the difficulty on this. That was so dirty. I had nothing I could do there. There was absolutely nothing I could have done about that. You should have seen it coming, man. You should have seen it coming. You played this game before. Okay. Oh man, okay. That was very dangerous. I should have transformed before I jumped up there. Since I know that's how you get, that's how I know you make progress. So I'm kind of saying, like, I don't think the health pickups don't really matter, considering that I just die, since I just die instantly. Okay. I can't ignore this guy just by jumping over. Well, and that can happen too, I guess, where the monkey just doesn't want to jump. Okay. We can do this, Patrick. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Oh! Oh, I actually grabbed it. We can do this. Yes, we can. There we go. There we go. That's how we do that. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, man. Don't try and be clever. This isn't a suicide mission. Get out of here. Yeah, get out of here. Lovely mermaid girl. That was... Would have I been safe? I don't know. I really don't know. I jumped because I panicked because I saw that electric bat there. And I thought Shantae's hitbox would have been large enough where I still would have hit it. I think I would have been safe. I think I was safe. I just panicked. It's hard to really say. It's hard to really say. You'd have to really take a good look at the replay there. I probably was safe. I was probably safe. Also, I love how Chelsea and Sonia's first match as tag team champions is a loss. I love how their first match together as tag team champions was a loss. You built them up to win the titles. You built them up to... Ah, crud. You built them up to win the titles, and then you're like, okay, you've won the titles now. Now you're vulnerable to losing. Now they're vulnerable to taking losses. Like all that build-up just didn't matter. That's 2 SmackDowns Grayson Waller has main evented. And he lost, and he's lost them both. And he's lost them both, mind you. If the company is so high on him, why can't they give him wins? They are high on him! Oh, come on! They are high on him, man! They're putting him in high-profile matches. By the way, that death was not my fault. I was pressing down and the attack button, and then for some reason they made me drop down. And for some reason it made me drop down, so... I can't blame myself for that. You can't blame that death on me. I blame the death. Well, I hate the Triple H way. Well, I hate the Triple H way. I'd rather things be the Vince McMahon way, where you build them up to make them look like a threat. At least, why didn't Zoe Stark do that? Tell me that, Sean. Why didn't Zoe Stark lose her first match? Why didn't Zoe Stark consistently lose matches, huh? She just lost her first match, like, this week. She just suffered her first loss this week. Clearly that works on everyone, but not Zoe Stark. Oh, jeez. I almost jumped right into death then. Because Vince is high on her. Triple H is high on Grayson Waller and Katana Chance and Kaden Carter, and he's having them lose. You can't say, oh, Triple H is high on them and he's booking them to lose because it's the Triple H way, but then say, oh, they're having her win because Vince is high on her. No, if you're high on someone, I don't care if you're Triple H or if you're Vince McMahon. If you are high on someone, they should be winning matches. Case closed. I don't give a shit who you are. I don't give a shit if it's Vince's booking or if it's Triple H's booking. To say you're high on someone and all you do is make them lose. And not only that, Katana and Kaden have now been dumped to main event. And now they've been dumped on main event. Yeah, they're so incredibly high on their talent. And you brought Indy Hartwell to come to the main roster to do what, exactly? Reunite with Candice? Done absolutely nothing. Made her Raw debut, lost, and then she gets dumped on main event. No plans for Indy Hartwell. They just wanted her on the main roster. They just wanted her to be there. They had no plans for that woman. She should still be NXT Women's Champion right now. But no, we're in the Tiffany Stratton era because of Triple H's stupid decision to bring someone to the main roster while they were still champion when they were not ready to get called up yet. I'm sorry, but the Triple H era sucks. The way Triple H handles his booking is stupid. Same thing with Shawn Michaels. I hate their booking styles. Their booking styles is god awful. And I think I'm just getting frustrated at this point. The frustration overload is just ridiculous. Jamie Hayter is pretty much cooked for the rest of 2023. Indy is on creative hiatus with the rest of the way. WWE doesn't know how to book Dexter, apparently. Yeah. Send her back to NXT. You know what? I'm sick of this. Send her back to NXT. Send Indy Hartwell back to NXT. Why even bother? This shit pisses me off. Why bring them up? Why bring her up just to send her on creative hiatus? Just to send her back to creative hiatus. Oh, we're gonna bring her up to the main roster while she's NXT Women's Champion. Reunite her with Candice LeRae, and now she's back on, and now she's instantly on creative hiatus. No, no, no. They've got no plans for Indy Hartwell. That's why she's on creative hiatus. They had no plans to use her upon her call-up. Just say that. Just say they had no plans to use her. Just say that. They don't want her. They don't want to use her. Clearly they watched her debut match. They thought she sucked, and they're like, well, we're gonna put you on creative hiatus. We're not impressed with you. You're not impressive, so we'll send you on creative hiatus.
Transform!
And I know me being frustrated is causing me to die a lot, but I personally don't care. Ugh! I know it's causing me to die a lot, but I don't care. Like, but you know, that tends to happen when you're trying to talk and play at the same time. It's not exactly fun. Geez, yesterday everyone was seeing me beast Spyro, almost beating the entire game in one setting. Like, here's the thing, this is the thing. Yesterday I was beasting Spyro the Dragon, nearly beating the entire game in one stream, and here I am, like, struggling on level 2. On hardcore difficulty. But yeah, it is on hard mode, so it shouldn't really be... And I kind of think it's a little bit unfair. And it can be a little bit unfair in places by just making enemies just instantly kill you. So yeah. I think having enemies instantly kill you is a bit like by level 2? By level 2 the enemies can instantly kill you? Yeah, I find that a bit unfair. By the later levels, yeah, I could probably get it. I could probably understand probably by like level 4, level 5, like the later parts in the game. But this is like literally level 2. And we're already getting enemies that can just kill us in one hit. I find that a little bit unfair, if you ask me. I'm not trying to take sides, but Indy did come up with an injury too. Well, that's Triple H's fault! That's Triple H's own fault! He shouldn't have called her out while she's injured. He shouldn't have called her out when she was injured. He knew she was injured. He knew she was injured, but he was like, Shawn, can I have the NXT Women's Champion Indy Hartwell? And then Shawn Michaels is like, but she's injured. Yeah, but I know, but I still want her. Alright, you can have her. Shawn Michaels should have said, no, she's injured, you can't have her. But I want to reunite her with Candice LeRae. I don't care, man, she's injured. I don't care, man, she's injured. Shawn Michaels needs to start not listening to Triple H, man. They're both terrible bookers. They're both terrible bookers. Shawn Michaels, I'm gonna book Cora Jade to lose to Dana Brooke. Yeah, because that's great creative decision making there. That's gonna... I want people to care about Dana Brooke. So to do that, I'm gonna have her beat literally their only... Like, literally their best heel. I'm gonna have her beat their literal best heel on their entire roster. Because I don't know how to book shit. Screw the Tiffany Stratton era, it needs to be the Cora Jade era. Yeah, well, Cora Jade's era is jobbing out, apparently. Hey, okay. I didn't know that could happen. I didn't know these guys could follow me through the other side of the level. Well, that's good to know. Oh, man! Man, me raging out actually made me do better. Me getting angry actually made me do better. Jesus. I wish there were freaking checkpoints. I just wish there were freaking checkpoints, man. Sucks that you have to start from the start again. I wish they threw in some extra checkpoints on harder difficulty. I will say this, HBK sucked for having Dom and West title reign the way it did. I'll put that on him. Yeah, sure. And put the blame on HBK for having... Let's not forget, HBK had Cora Jade lose to both Dana Brooke and Natalya. Shawn Michaels should have said, no, Triple H, I'm not having Dom win the North American title. Like, if you want... I was nowhere near that, by the way. I was nowhere near that electric bat. Nowhere near it, and somehow I still died. I was nowhere near it then. You could clearly see I was like nowhere near it. That was hitboxes, man. I hate how Triple H runs things. It actually makes me prefer the way Vince books things, to be honest. And I'm dead serious. The way Triple H has been booking things, it actually makes me like how makes me like how Vince booked things. Because let's not forget, he made Rusev a monster. When he called Rusev to the main roster, he actually made him undefeated. If that was Triple H, Rusev would have lost his first match. The Triple H era is Rusev would constantly lose, and then Vince basically made Rusev a dominant US champion in his first year. The problem is with Vince, I know he's out of touch, but you gotta understand, at least the way he booked things actually sort of made sense. He was the one that rebranded NXT. Remember, Vince had him lose to Cena. But would you consider that a bad thing, though? Would you Let's be honest here. Is losing your first match to Cena worse than your first match being a loss to, like, Kurt Hawkins, for example? Some people could look at it as, well, Rusev lost to a top star. That's not a bad thing. Like how a lot of people keep telling me, oh, Grayson Waller lost to Edge, man, it's Edge. Everyone's like, oh, but Waller lost to Edge, man, it's fine, it's Edge. He lost to Edge, no big deal. It's not like he lost to friggin' Jinder Mahal or something along those lines. So many could argue that maybe Cena wasn't a bad decision. Triple H would have Rusev lose to friggin' Roman. Well, I guess Vince did that too, to be honest. But you get my point. That's it. Keep walking, guys. We finally made it to the end! Oh, man! That was literally the last part. We finally made it to the end. Remember when Cena was said to have buried people? Yeah, but you have also defended Cena for that, though. I've named off a bunch of people Cena has buried, and you didn't blame him for those. I said he buried Wade Barrett, Alex Riley, etc., and you're like, no. He didn't bury those people. So you have defended him for burying people, quotations. I don't think he buried... I don't think he buried Rusev at all. Many people blame Randy Orton for Rusev's burial because, oh, Randy Orton beat him during the height of Rusev Day. Remember when he beat him in like 10 seconds? Oh, man, really? Oh, God. Really? So the crocodile thing got me. Okay, that's a bit rude. That thing should have despawned, by the way. I do not trust these barrels. I feel like they're gonna instantly kill me too. Everything's friggin' instant kill these days. Ah! The rolling logs of doom, yeah, the rolling logs of doom and the friggin' alligators of death and the bloody alligator and the bloody alligators of death apparently. Throwing fish at me, throwing fish at me. How does throwing a fish at someone hurt? I'd love to know that. I would love to know. How is throwing a fish at someone hurt? This reminds me so much of Crash. Oh, come on! Like, those alligators are like blocking my point of view to jump. Like they're literally like blocking where I need to jump. Like, that is so cruel. That's what they're doing. They're actually legitimately blocking me from jumping. I don't remember that happening normally. Oh yeah, well, it's hard difficulty, Patrick. They've got to change it up. Oh, come on. It also feels like maybe I'm dying because I'm spawning off screen as well. Ugh, jeez. This is normally not too hard. This is normally not too bad either. Again, why even bother give me power ups that why even bother giving me power ups? Why even bother giving me like things that, like, power-ups that like giving me food to eat, you know? Why even bother giving me power-ups to keep my health up? I'm just gonna die instantly.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man, somehow I made it through that. Somehow I made it through. I'm not complaining though. Another bad booking thing is no Isla and Alba. Yep, again, same reason. Why were they called up? That's the definition of a burial. That's the definition of a burial. Having no plans for someone when they lose a pair of tag team titles, man. That's why I hate WWE, man. I just can't enjoy it anymore. They just do a lot of stupid shit. SmackDown's the Roman Reigns and Jey Uso show. They take up all the TV time. You mean to tell me you can't have Alba and Isla, you know, face off against someone like who have they got on their roster? Who have they got on their roster? Like you tell me like you can't put them against Bayley and Io in like a tag match? Or you can't put one of them against Zelina Vega? Follow, quit messing around.
Techno Baron.
Well, we're about to do a boss battle. Well, they shouldn't have been taken out of NXT. Again, Sean. Why are you saying that? This is the same thing with Indy Hartwell. You call them up and you have no plans for them. You're just saying they took them out of NXT, they called them up, just an excuse to get them out of NXT. No, they called them up and they literally had no plans for them. Just send them back to NXT. Just send them back to NXT if you got no plans for them. Alba and Isla were actually doing fine on NXT. Same thing with Indy. They were doing fine on NXT. And then Triple H just says, "Hey Shawn, I want some of your talent." Shawn Michaels needs to start saying no. He needs to start saying no. Alright, well, it's time for a boss battle now.
Destroy the lock.
How terrible is this boss fight gonna be? How terrible is this boss gonna be? Incredibly terrible, because I feel like this thing's gonna one-shot me. No, it didn't. It actually, no, it's gonna two-shot me. No, it's actually gonna two-shot me. I guess it's good I did that, just to see. Finally, finally feels a little bit fairer. Oh, get away from that. I still don't want to take any chances. I feel like there's going to be something that's going to one-shot me. There we go. Well, that wasn't too bad. At least that part wasn't too bad.
You're safe now.
No, we're not. We're not safe yet, Shantae. I feel this is gonna take a lot longer, I feel. Really, only saving grace to this whole torturous challenge is the great music. Damn it! Oh, okay, that. Ah, come on! I keep missing. I keep missing. There we go. Got to get a little bit more closer. Oh man. Ah. Oh man, that was a golden opportunity. Ah, yeah, okay, I was definitely dead there. Great, all right. Whew, jeez. Oh, the annoying thing is I got to do the whole boss from the start. Oh, lovely. Alright.
Destroy the locks.
Well, at least we know this bit's not too terrible. Guess we can look at the positive sides that this part's not too bad, I suppose. Oh, what was I saying before? That this didn't look too bad? Well, okay, I might be changing my mind very soon. Whew. Might be changing my mind soon if that keeps up. Come on, despawn. Somehow, someway, Braun Breaker's gonna get another title opportunity. Because that man can somehow never escape the clutches of getting title shots. Uh-oh. Come on. Okay. Ugh. I just can't get on the other side, man. On the other side. Oh god. Alright, Alright, they only take 2 hits. They only take 2 damage. So far this boss seems to be a bit fairer than Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh no, I'm definitely gonna die if I try and tank that. Oh my god, that thing's not despawning! Oh god! Okay, okay, maybe this isn't as bad, maybe this isn't as good as I originally thought it was gonna be. Oh my god! She just would not, she was just not wanting me to go on that right side. Jesus Christ. She just was not gonna let me on that right side. Oh, this part's not too bad. Ugh, God almighties. This game quickly changed my opinion. This game quickly went from, oh, he thinks that part's easy? Well, let's make it extra annoying by having her just consistently just, you know, pester him on the right side so he can't strain the locks. Ugh. I did not want to fall. Ugh. Did not want to fall off. This is such a golden opportunity. There we go. The spheres remind me of baby Vegeta's revenge death ball. Okay. Okay. She's changed up her pattern. So that's the thing I've learned about these bosses. They don't have like a set pattern. They just like go any way they want. Ugh. Why did I think that was safe? Oh, come on. That was... I should have been ready for that. Should have been ready for that. Oh, man. These bosses are way harder on this difficulty. At least Poop Toot wasn't too awful. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, me wanting to try and beat this game on hard difficulty. Yeah, that's not that. That's definitely not happening. Wish you could attack the bloody spheres. Wish you could attack. I wish you could attack the spheres. Like I wish you could defend yourself against the attacks. You know what I mean? Instead of just constantly taking them. Beautiful. I listened to someone's review of the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie, and it was just his opinion. He loved the movie, like I did, but he feels like Gohan's new transformation, the Beast Gohan transformation, he saw it as cheap. He saw it as like a cheap way to give Gohan a new power-up, and also he thought it was just them trying to recreate the magic that Gohan had against Cell, because, oh, the opponent was Cell Max. Oh, the opponent was Cell Max, so we gotta have him get that, we gotta have him power up like the same way he did against Cell. Oh, poo. And funny enough, I rewatched the Cell Saga, like just the Cell games part yesterday because I was just bored. I got bored, so I just decided to like watch the Cell games again. Aha! Alright, I was ready for it that time, you bastard. There is a hard mode on 7 Sirens, but that hard mode is just, yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that one. If I can't do well on this hard mode, what kind of hard mode? How would I do on the hard mode of 7 Sirens? And besides, I'm gonna have to complete the game again on this. Ah, I should have jumped. I'm gonna have to complete the game again on this save file. God knows how I feel about doing that. I mean, it's not a hard game, but it's more that I had the problem with that one part that really stressed the hell out of me and all my... Oh! Damn it! I swear to God, I feel like every time I make progress, something happens. Okay, go for it.
Destroy the locks.
Wow, a 2-shot, okay. Whatever.
Destroy the locks.
excuse me. I was nowhere. Excuse me. I was not in the blast range. I find that disgusting. Man, I have really been learning a lot about this game's hitboxes.
Destroy the lock.
Holy cow! Holy cow, man! Like. I've really been learning a lot about this game's hitboxes as of late. Man, it sounds so cheap. Okay, I'm dead. These deaths are for dumb reasons. They miss you and somehow you die. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. The hitboxes on these things are really dumb. Like, a lot of my deaths have not been because of my own stupidity. Some of the deaths have basically been... Yeah, some of them have been my fault. Some of them have been my fault. But most of the deaths in this game have just been like, oh, the blast radius is like... just barely misses you, but it's somehow enough. Like there! Like that right there! Like, the blast radius somehow misses you, but you still get hit anyway. You're a wrestler, you're good, you have talent, the charisma, you get told to be called up. Would you take it or stay in development? Why? Is this you defending the idea why Indy and all of them are on the main roster? I really don't want to answer that, because you know, you don't want me to yell, then I'm not going to answer such a silly question. Because like, this is why I hate giving out my own opinions, man. This is why I hate giving out my own opinions. Because then people like you are gonna have to find like a reason to defend the idea to why they're there. Okay, but let's say you're the NXT Women's Champion, and then you get told to get called up. Would you take it or say no? I would say no, because I'm like, I'm the champion. Why should I get called up? Like, I would only get called up, and this is just my honest answer. And you want an honest answer? I'll give you an honest answer. I'd say I'm only getting called up if you have plans for me. That's my answer. My answer is, I will only get called up. Piss off! Come on! Seriously? That is so BS! She didn't even stop the attack! God almighties, man! That's what I'd say. I'd say, I'm only going up if you have plans to A, push me, B, give me wins. I would only go up if they plan to push me. I'm not gonna accept a call up if all they're gonna do is book me to lose matches and then keep me in catering for the next 5 weeks. That is my honest answer to your question. And especially if I'm a champion of the developmental brand, I should be excluded from the draft. If you're a champion, you should not be eligible in the draft, especially if you're from NXT. The fact that you think Indy Hartwell was ready to get called up when she was the NXT Women's Champion is mind-boggling to me. And it tells me that people would just be a yes man. I hate yes men. I hate yes men. I'd rather people know their worth. I'd rather people know their worth and know their talent, and they should not be called up for the lamest and dumbest of reasons, and then have no creative plans for them. No, Indy is not on a creative hiatus. It's a, we have no plans for you, so we're keeping you off TV. So, there's no excuse. There's no excuse for it. If you
Destroy the lock.
you have absolutely no excuse. There's absolutely no excuse for Triple H to call up Indy Hartwell and then just have no plans for her. I understand why they had to move Gunther. In theory, they couldn't have two mid-card titles on the same show, so the champions had to move. Yeah, the main roster champions, I understand why they have to move,
Destroy the lock.
but there's no reason for the NXT champions to be a part of it. It's just irritating. It's just irritating. It's just irritating that someone like Indy Hartwell, who was doing so well in NXT, was on the run of her life. She was on the run of her career now. She was on the run of her career. She was happy. She was on top of the world. She was living a dream. She was living a dream to finally be a champion, because it was her dream to be a champion. And then all of that gets taken away, all because they said, we want you on the main roster. And then all her hard work just ends. Then her hard work just goes away, all because they say, sorry, it's time for you to get called up. Even though you're injured, we're still going to bring you up. Even though you're injured, we're still going to call you up, because we are WWE. We are stupid, and we don't know how to do things properly. And thanks game. Thanks for killing me in my first attempt, you dumb.
Destroy the lock.
It should be it, and I don't mean to be angry, but it pisses me off that they call people up and then they just have no plans for them. Think about this, Sean. Think about this. Think about this for a second. Let's put Alexa Bliss in Indy Hartwell's shoes. She gets called up in 2016. Alexa gets her call up in 2016, right? She gets her call up to the main roster. She's doing great things in NXT. She gets called up, and then next thing, they have no plans for her. Then they have no plans for her. They have no plans to use her on TV. They book her to lose her debut. They book her to lose every single match, and then they take her off TV for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. How would you feel? How would you feel if how would you feel if Alexa Bliss was booked like that? Booked to lose every match, and then she gets taken off TV for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and then her call-up was basically for nothing. I am very confident you would not like it. So why is it okay? And I know for a fact you wouldn't like it. So why do I have to be okay with it, huh? Why do I have to accept that booking for Indy Hartwell? Why do I have to accept it? I know no one likes seeing people get called up for literally for no reason. You got to have plans for these people. Alright, I think we've reached a point where I just can't go any further. Well, that was hard mode. I'll probably put something on again after. I would feel bad. Eva got released, so Alexa got the push she was gonna get. If Eva hadn't gotten released, Alexa probably would have been in Indy Hartwell's shoes. I completely don't agree with that whatsoever. I don't believe for a second Eva Marie was going to be the first champion. Becky Lynch was always going to be the first champion. There's no way, and you can't say Tom Colohue said so, because I don't think he was even doing reports back in 2016. There's no way you can convince me or anyone else that Eva Marie was going to win the title. Becky was always going to get it. And Alexa was always going to get the push too, because Alexa was on TV and they had storylines in line for her. Yeah, so I'm not gonna start. I think I've even gotten copyrighted for the title music, so I'm not gonna risk it. Anyway, that's the end of this stream, guys. I'll probably chuck something else on in a moment because I've still got a lot of time on my hands. This was just a bit of a showcase to show off the hard mode. Yeah, I think it would be really hard. Yeah, it's very, very hard. I think you have to be really good at this game to try and beat it on hard mode. Becky would have been champion but would have lost it to Eva. Completely disagree with that. I don't buy that for a single second. There's no one can. Just like you saying Sasha Banks was going to win Money in the Bank in 2019, I'm not convinced Eva Marie was ever going to win a title. Eva Marie becoming champion and Sasha Banks winning Money in the Bank are the two things I completely do not buy for a single second. I'm sorry. Those are just the two things I don't buy for a single second. And I don't have to. You don't have to convince me. You can still say those were the plans, but I will just continue to say I will never believe it. I'll never believe it because it didn't happen. That's why I don't believe it. If it happened, then I would have believed it. But because those things never happened, I don't buy it. So I'm sorry. I don't buy it. I don't buy those things were going to happen because they didn't happen. So therefore, because they didn't happen, I don't believe they ever were going to happen. So that's the end of this stream, guys. I'll probably chuck on maybe Dragon Ball Z Kakarot or maybe Fighters, and we'll sit around for a while and have a bit of a discussion, and probably me getting angry at people's opinions. But it's not really me getting angry at their opinions. It's just me basically disagreeing and having a different opinion. As I say, my opinions are stupid because no one believes me. Anyway, I'll see you guys in just a moment.